Hey, what's up?
How are you, man? I'm here with Sean. Sean came from Ohio. He passed out from the Miami. He was here in Miami City, and he texted me, hey, we could meet, and we're finally here. We've been friends like since the Jake Mace thing. That was what, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You have supported me a lot. I like his music. He has some good topics on his channel. So we were talking about injuries and recovery. So I was talking about, I personally have a liver issue, but he brought out many good points in regard to cost and how much does it cost the supplements, regular supplements. We were talking about recovery, so would you like to elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I was just saying that in the martial arts community and all the sports community, one thing they avoid the most is talking about injuries and stuff that might be going on inside your system, except for Jeff at Atheletes tries to discuss that, and maybe a couple others do, but you never see people talking about their injuries during the sports or any problem internal they go on. And I think that's because fighters, like, we're fighting. We're not gonna, sit around wasting time talking about it. Nothing we can do, right?
Yeah, but also people, sometimes the viewers, they want to see flashy stuff. They don't want to hear about the cost of training. Like sometimes you go hit the bag for a long time, you start getting issues with the elbows, or you start running, you start getting issues with your knees, and that's where vitamins come into play. I personally take multivitamins, vitamin E. I take fish oil. Could you say the name? Because my accent is not really good for it. The milk thistle. Milk thistle. I take it for my liver, and magnesium as well. And when I'm training, like for long seasons, I don't know if you ever had that problem. Like when I want to lose weight and I put a lot of row work, jump rope, heavy back, I have to take glucosamine for my elbows. Have you ever had an issue with the elbows?
Yeah, especially when I start hitting stuff with it. That's why I actually started wearing a pad, not because I wanted a pad, so I just got a small thing, but because the burns, it would just like rip it open the first time you slide across that leather bag.
They hurt, man. They hurt it. With time, they locked. Okay, any other topic you want to put in this particular video, or let's leave it for here now for them?
You just said flashy stuff, and I was thinking of all the videos I've not uploaded that people would probably love. I mean, it takes so much time to do this stuff, let alone try to record and produce it. And some of the stuff I have is pretty flashy, like draining blood from my toes and stuff like that.
Wow.
And I do show in some of my videos, like when I'll take my glove off after hitting the bag. I've done that at least once, and I'll show like how.
Question: Do you use ice to help out, like with whenever, let's say, inflammation or pain? Do you use ice to recover yourself?
I mean, it helps with your swelling, and then that can get in the way of joint movement and probably cause you more issues. But at the same time, you can't really sit down and ice yourself, because you'll just be icing yourself constantly and for months and whatever.
And it will solve the issue.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you don't really talk about the injury. No one even knows you have it. You just move on. It does help though. You will swell. And one thing is there's certain parts of my skin where it's like more flat or more stretched out at the knuckle. And what happened is it would swell, and stretch the skin and kind of destroy it. But it also gets in the way of movement and stuff like that. So there's a.
To use it with caution. That's what you recommend.
If you got time to sit down and ice, sure. I mean, if you're in such a big injury you can't move, like one of your legs isn't working or your arm isn't working anymore, you try whatever. I've done ice when I couldn't move. It's like I had to try whatever I could. I couldn't move to do anything else, so I just iced it.
I have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Now that you have the MMA glove, I see that you put a lot of solo training. I'm gonna hit pads for you. Have you ever hit pads?
No.
So it's gonna be a roll for you. If you want, cut the video now, and guys, stay tuned for the next video, because it's gonna be hitting the pads and working some combinations.
All right, yeah.